All right, Manveen Ji, I'm so glad you could join us today on Talk Through Thursday. Thank you so much for doing that.
Thank you for having me here. Lovely meeting you.
Thank you, and it's my pleasure. And I was just thinking, when we hear about entrepreneurs, we often picture someone who's all about business. But what really got my attention with you and your story is how deeply personal it is. You have built something that's more than just a brand, and I can just wait to dive into that with you. It's so amazing to hear all about you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
And to everybody, not leaving behind everyone out there, are you ready to dive into this conversation that's not just about success, but about life as a whole? Like, it's real,
Yes,
raw,
I'm
and sometimes messy, yeah?
up
So
to it.
let's just jump right in. And how are you feeling today?
Very nice. Very good. How are you today?
I'm good, thank you.
Lovely talking to you every time.
I have to say, being a single mother and starting a business from scratch, like, wow. Three claps for you first. And that too, that's not a small one, but aiming for larger. So I'm curious, where do you find the strength to navigate through such challenging times, especially with all the personal responsibilities you were juggling with?
See, I had the personal issues. I was mentally and emotionally fighting with it. But then, whenever I used to go back to my family, my parents were very, very supporting at that time itself. Even my daughter, looking at her, playing with her, always gave me a strength. And back of the mind, I always had something that I'm not worth it, but okay, life has its own part and parcels, and we should always come over it. There's nothing which stops your life. My parents were always having a business. Even my family backgrounds from my parental side, both of them were family businesses. So somewhere, somehow, it was in the genes. But yes, because of our financial needs and how we were brought up, how we have studied, we always got the jobs. We got good jobs. We've progressed in the jobs also. But back of the mind, that business thing was there. When you are a single parent and you have your financial needs and your financial dependencies, even for your kids, at that time I was focusing more on my work, but somewhere somehow I felt that I could not give that time to my daughter as well. She was very young. She was, I think, 9 to 10 months year old at that time. So she needed my time. So it was just a click that I got. Okay, let's just start work from home. At least I'll be physically there to help her out. There was always a helper for us, but I love doing her own work, spending time with her. बीच बीच में भी time मिलता था. I used to go to her, speak with her. Solana है तो 10 minutes I used to take out time, make her sleep. At least that will give me some time with her. So that is how I've started this business. But yes, I can completely say that if you're dedicated with your work and you want to give time to your family, it's how you just manage it. But everything is manageable. Even the Tata Birla, even the Ambanis have 24 hours, and we also have 24 hours. So when they can manage it, why can't we? So everyone can manage. But yes, that was actually a privilege that I could give more time to my daughter and start something, having in my mind that I'll reach somewhere where what I deserve, whatever my hard work deserve, and at least I'll create something for her.
Oh my God. It's already impressive enough to start a business, but your story doesn't stop there, I guess, because you faced so much and you faced some real tough personal challenges as well, right? You mentioned about your mother's battle with cancer and your dad's heart attack. Oh my God. I mean, I'm really sorry to hear about it, but I am so glad that you're standing tall, strong here and facing it all. And then you're going through a divorce. I mean, it's another story. How did all of that impact your journey with Pink? Like, what kept you moving
Frankly
forward?
speaking, it didn't affect really, because there's something which was in me, or maybe at times the situations and the time tell you how strong you are. My parents have been really, really a very, very strong pillar to me. My brother has been very supportive to me. Forget about a divorce or anything. Whenever we choose to be an entrepreneur or even a working woman, we all know that we have a personal life and we have a professional life. Like you also, you know what are your professional commitments, and you have to commit. You have your own dreams of reaching a position. You have your own dreams to overcome your own shortcomings and be a good personality, be a better person every year, be a better entrepreneur every year. So I had that strength, and I always had in my mind that my personal life and my professional life doesn't have to go hand in hand,
Yeah.
especially when either of those lives have some down thing. Because if you keep thinking about that, your morale comes down. your self-confidence come down. But I always had something that God have a better plan for me, and if this is the way, I have to follow it. And thanks to my family, especially my mom, who's running a boutique for last 20-23 years, and she just shut that out and just said, okay, you want to do this, let's get into it together. Whatever we are going to do, we'll do it together. So she was a very very big support to us. We started it with from a one small room. थोड़ा सा एक जगह पे सामान रखा, एक जगह पे टेबल लगाया, and we just started it. We've marketed online, we have placed ourselves online, we have listed our online. ऑर्डर आते थे, निकालते थे, खुद ही पैक करते थे, कोरियर वालों को देते थे. धीरे धीरे we started doing it, and that was actually a learning what now I really understand how to even run the operations, because I personally know how the operations have to be run, how the orders have to be packed on the timeline, everything has to be done. But yes, instantly 2 years before my mother hit the cancer, though we are born by a very strong parents, so she also willingly said that yes, I'm going to fight for it. So as a family, I think these situations were actually a hit to us mentally, but just few hours after that, we grow more stronger. My father, when he was back from hospital, he got stunts inside, and after 2 to 3 days, he said, "ठीक है, दर्द हुआ, मैंने stunt डलवा लिया. Now I want to go to the office. My office work is pending. My diaries are waiting for me. My bills are waiting for me." When we were kids, also our parents had their own struggles. We've seen them struggling, but we've seen them growing. So somewhere, somehow, that actually made us very strong mentally and emotionally. Back of the mind, pata tha ki bhaiya, this is more than entrepreneurship or more than a business, it's our baby. So you don't leave your baby in any of your situations,
True.
right? So that is how we've grown this baby. I feel honored that someone like you is coming to us and taking my interview and speaking about me. That's all. I mean, that's the name and the fame what I've got from my own hard work. So that's really really thankful for me also, to this brand, what it has given me, the recognition it has given me, the name it has given me. I'm very very happy that I stepped into it, and I could actually revolve as a person what I always wanted to be, but I didn't know the way to. So there are a lot of learnings and revolving as a human, as a person, and as an entrepreneur, with every step ahead what I take in my business as well.
And through it all, you've built this incredible woman centric brand, PINQ, right? Amazing
So
name.
yes, it's a 7-year-old brand. We've run it for 5 years, me, my mom, and my dad. So we have all the packing in the operations are girls, especially those girls from whom we have got them. Ki, theek hai, at least from the household work, you're a better person to do the
Yeah.
packaging. And it's not a rocket science. Learn hygiene, learn how to pack, and you can do it all. When I can do, I think every girl can do it. It's just the spirit we have. So since 6 years, we even got this company in a cost positive without even spending a penny in the marketing and without taking any investment. And last year, my brother joined me, and I mean, he just says, "Keep looking to the both strong women in my family. What am I doing in the job?" So it's okay. I will also join you guys. So last October, he also joined us. We have just pivoted the business, and actually, we have grown the business 3x.
So, what I
Yes.
just love about you and your business is that you have really focused on unique needs with this product line, like reusable pads, breast pads, nipple covers, and the list goes on, of course. So, how did you identify these needs? And I bet you've got some surprising feedback from your customers
Yes.
over the years, of course.
So
So, has there been anything that's really moved you on?
customer centric was something we never left. Even if we have 1000 customers a month or we have 5000 customer a month, we still make sure that we need to speak to the customers. We started with sanitary pads. We have done a lot of sampling before COVID, because a lot of events were happening, a lot of exhibitions were happening. Even when on the weekends, me and my mom used to go to the mall, we used to keep some pouches in the bag, and we used to just distribute the pouches to the women we come across, just roaming in here and there in the mall as well, just doing the window shopping. So that actually, the sampling really helped us. Secondly, I was very keen कि कुछ ऐसा करो कि इंसान को देख के चीज क्लिक करे. So I was very very conscious about my packaging since starting. We've kept evolving our packaging and getting it better and better and better. But since day one, my packaging was always different. And even when I was launching the sanitary pads, I always had in my mind that there's some problem what needs to be solved. So back in 2017, these good kind of cotton feel pads were not there. वी हैड फ्यू ऑप्शंस, बट देन अगर किसी को इचिंग हो रही है, रैशेस भी हो रही है, हम डॉक्टर के पास भी जाएंगे तो डॉक्टर नेवर हैड दी ऑप्शन कि ठीक है भैया ये यूज कर लो. I
Yeah.
used to get them from abroad, but that only gave me an idea to start the business also. That if being a taboo, I can't speak about this very openly, even with my friends and families, and in my maybe to my mother as well. But I'm sure अगर मुझे problem है तो बाकियों को भी होगा. So I just distributed the samples in my friends and family, and I just said, just try and give me the feedback of the product. That's it. I didn't give any explanation what I'm thinking. But the wonderful feedbacks I got, that really gave me a kick. कि ठीक है भैया, let's just get into it, let's just start it. So
Yeah.
me and my mom, 1 hour we took कि आज रोज इतने कस्टमर्स को फोन करना ही करना है. आपको प्रोडक्ट कैसा लगा, पैकेजिंग कैसी लगी, यू हैव एनी गुड फीडबैक, any negative feedback, any shortcoming you feel the brand is having. So slowly and steadily, we fixed ourselves into the sanitary pads and panty liners. And then we got into sweat pads, breast pads, and pee on the go. But just before COVID, I went abroad and I got nipple covers for myself. I told you I'm a tomboyish person, so I used to just roam in the home in my shorts and my spaghetti. So I started wearing nipple covers. And instantly, I just gave me an idea that this is a good product for women. So I always wanted to stick to a women-centric thing. I never had any obligations, or I was never mind struck to increase my categories, but I still wanted to be into the women circle. So when I launched nipple covers, that really evolved my whole thinking of my brand, because the stock I got for 4-5 months, it just got vanished in 1 month. समझ ही नहीं आ रहा था कि ऑर्डर
Those are
कहाँ से आ रहा है, कब
lifesavers.
जा रहा है. Yes, and I had to import the products after that. As a brand, as a profitability, when I evolved it, I could see that there's a huge increase in the AOV also, and I could market that, because in sanitary pads, especially when it is imported, you have a very less margins because you have to compete the products. But after nipple covers, it evolved. I'm sorry, but COVID has been a blessing in disguise for us, because a lot of women made nipple covers as second husbands. So that gave me an idea to get more products into the lifestyle products, and we have a lot of products where we are the first one to market in India, first one to launch in India as well. Till now, in last 7 years, there's not even a single product what we have delisted or we have discontinued.
Wow.
So, and be a centric portion where the need can be created, we've created it. The reusable nipple covers and breast lift cups have really become a part of the normal women also, instead of just party going girls who are wearing those long neck, deep necks and noodle straps. Even the girls with the t-shirts are very happy to wear it at home. Even the girls who wear the loose t-shirts and the denims are wearing it and going to the markets, because their problems are getting solved. They don't have to just take care of the straps and the tightness. Just wear your cups and just wear your confidence. That's it.
Great. And to add to whatever you have mentioned till now, I think it's not only a woman centric but a customer centric brand, because जो दिखता है वो बिकता
That's
है के साथ
internally what
साथ
we
में
really believe. That's internally what we really believe, that if your customers are happy, your brand is good going. I don't see myself getting into 100 crore business, but I know this brand is going to make something more than profitable business. I want to be in the eyes and in the life of every woman. That's how my brand thinks, that since the time you get up in the morning, you open your eyes, and till the time you just go to your bed and sleep, somewhere somehow pink should be fitted in your life.
I'm sure you will. I'm sure you will very soon. And it's clear that Pink is more than just a business for you. Till now, we know this. It feels like a true reflection of your resilience and your passion to make a difference. I mean, that's something
Thank
fabulous. And hats
you
off to
so
you
much.
for that. Whatever you have created is magic. I want to know, like, what inspired you to dig so deeply into women needs? How it feels when you see your product genuinely helping and empowering other women?
See, in the starting, actually, the sanitary pad was a pain point, and मैंने भी तभी launch किया because I could understand कि मुझे इतनी problem हो रही है. मैं कहीं भी जाती थी, believe me, मेरे shopping में सबसे पहला target होता था, जितना ज्यादा sanitary pad उठा के ला सको ले आओ. अगला ट्रिप पता नहीं कब लगेगा, तब तक के लिए अपना स्टॉक होना चाहिए. एंड फ्रैंकली स्पीकिंग, आई ऑल्सो हैव अ डॉटर, एंड आई यूज्ड टू थिंक, यार अच्छा आज तो मैं अपने लिए ले रही हूँ, कल मुझे बेटी के लिए भी लाना पड़ेगा, कल उसके लिए भी इंपोर्ट करूंगी, बिकॉज एज अ पेरेंट यू ऑलवेज वांट टू गिव योर किड्स द बेस्ट. एंड दैट इज वेयर समहाउ इट क्लिक्ड माई माइंड कि अगर मुझे प्रॉब्लम है तो औरों को भी होगा. तो अगर मैं सॉल्यूशन डिजर्व करती हूँ तो आई एम श्योर बाकी गर्ल्स भी करते हैं, बिकॉज फॉर अस एवरी वुमेन एंड एवरी गर्ल इज वेरी स्पेशल. However they look, whatever their body size is, whatever their looks are, whatever their complexion is, every woman is very special for us. Every customer is very special for us.
That's
Yes.
mindful. And then there's some personal side of your journey as well, right? Raising your children, managing the family, and then at the same time building this huge brand, which is now aiming for 100 crores. So, what does it mean to have your daughter and son look up to you as a woman of business? How do you hope to inspire them through your work?
My daughter, still date, whenever I achieve something, she's the first person I go to when I tell ki aaj ye hua, and she's extremely happy. She's someone who gives me the strength every time. She just comes and hugs me and say, "Acha, aaj aap thake ho? Can I get some water for you? Can I make some tea for you?" So that those moments are very special for us. I got married again, and now I have a son as well. Now he's 4+, but even he understands that Mama is going to the office. Example, he's small, so अगर वो suppose किसी weekday पे घर पे है and I'm wearing a shirt, he asks me, आज आप शर्ट क्यों पहन रहे हो, ये तो आप ऑफिस पहन के जाते हो. He doesn't understand कि उसका स्कूल बंद है तो ऑफिस भी बंद नहीं हो सकता है. That way.
Yes.
And thanks to my husband, he's very, very, very supportive to me. I try my level best to manage a lot of things in the home, but without his help, without his support, I think this could not have been possible. I try and I can understand as a homemaker, I'm not able to give them the quantity time, but I try and give my quality time to them. And I think I have 3 kids. So one kid as of now, which is Pink, needs some
Yeah.
more time and some more attention for next few years, maybe 2 to 3 years or maximum 4 years, for the better future of my other 2 kids. So I think I'll do justice with them also over them. But at right now, these kids really need more time of mine.
I think you're managing it well. I mean,
Thank
fabulous
you.
job you're doing. And talking of Saturdays, I also remember you mentioning that Saturdays are just the days that you really understand your customer needs and their feedbacks and stories. So, how has that shaped the way you run Pink? Like, I can only imagine you've built such a pretty special bond through your interactions with your customers. So, is there a particular story or a moment that just stayed with you till now?
My customers have a belief in us for the quality we maintain, and that is where my excellence lies. That I still try and manage the price points as per the market requirement, but I will never ever compromise with the product quality. Just to give you a small example, we are importing the products. Unke liye ABC cup size is one cup size, like for the breast lift cups. But when we launched in India, C वालों को तो ऐसा लगता था कि क्या मिल गया. Their cup was not getting covered completely. So we even got minus ratings and 1 star, and that gave me an idea. I need to speak to those customers urgently. And when we spoke to them, there was no problem in the product, but it was not fit for the right cup sizes of Indian women. So
True.
that is where, without understanding, I could not have gauged this thing. बिकॉज अगर मुझे एक चीज कंफर्टेबली आ रही है, दैट इज नॉट नेसेसरी आपको भी आए. एवरी ब्रेस्ट is differently shaped and it's very unique, but it's special for us. So we have to serve every customer of every size, and we have launched another size which is C to D, which started giving the comfortable size fit to the customer. So that was, it's just an example that yes, when we get the feedback, we take it very seriously. अब ऐसा था, बहुतों ने कप्स लिए. हमें कई बार होता है, जैसे आप एड के थ्रू जाते हो, आपको प्रोडक्ट अच्छा लगता है, या आपने कई बार पिंक का सुना है, आपने सैनिटरी पैड लिया, आपने बोला अच्छा इसने कप्स भी लॉन्च किए. यू गो टू द पेज, यू जस्ट बाय द कप्स एंड यू एग्जिट, यू पे एंड यू एग्जिट. यू डोंट गो डाउन टू अंडरस्टैंड द केयर एंड एवरीथिंग. सो लास्ट मंथ we got a feedback कि हाँ, कस्टमर्स फोन करते थे, अब ये रियूजेबल कप्स है, अब हमें रखना कैसे है, अब ये इंटीमेट पार्ट्स के, तो इसे वॉश कैसे करना है, हम इसे वॉश कर सकते हैं नहीं कर सकते. सो दैट गेव अस एन आइडिया कि अगर कस्टमर वेबसाइट नहीं पढ़ रहा है, आवर कस्टमर नीड्स टू हैव दैट केयर इंस्ट्रक्शंस एज वेल. सो इमीडिएटली वी हैव जस्ट लॉन्च द स्कैनर ऑन अ पैकेजिंग. आप स्कैन करो, आप वेब पेज पे जाओगे, आपको पूरा हाउ टू यूज, हाउ टू टेक केयर, हाउ टू कीप इट आफ्टर यूजिंग मिलेगा. So that is just the few incidences or an example how we really take care of our customers, that even if they're buying, they should have the best experience, whatever best possible experience we can give them till the time they're using our brand, till the time they're using our products. we should give them. And that is how we have made the excellent database of our customers and our trusted customers also, who are buying from us since last 7 years.
Wow, what a conversation. I mean, I must say, what a journey you have went on. Amazing. And thank you, Manveen Ji, for joining us and giving us that refreshing conversation. I must say, I just loved it all. And it's not every day that we get to hear about the behind the scenes of every journey like yours. So I really appreciate you opening up.
Everyone see you on the top, but whatever struggle you go through, whatever steps you take every day is something what really makes you an entrepreneur, what makes you a professional business person, what evolves you as a businesswoman. And that is how every day, even running this brand since last 7 years, I am learning every day.
True. And keeping your glass half empty is always necessary to move forward. Like, life is all about
True.
change, and if we keep changing, then only we can evolve. And that's fabulous. Thank you for sharing and making time for us today.
Most welcome.
And also, I'm sure that our audiences will find a lot to take away from this chat. And for everybody who's listening this, I hope this conversation sparked something in you, whether it's a new idea, a fresh perspective, or just a bit of inspiration to just run your own life. I mean, sometimes we take a back. So, of course, keep moving forward. And this is what Talk Through Thursday is all about: keeping it real, keeping it honest. And thank you for being here again.
Thank you for having me over. I loved talking to you. Thank you.
Likewise. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye. Take care.
Bye.